Hello everyone, Keploki here from my Hot Wheels collection. I'm here to do some ripping open of cars, in particular the Fast and the Furious set. So we've got the 6 models from the 2019 Fast and Furious set here. We go through each of those. And we've also got the Fast and Furious 5 pack, look at that. So we go through that as well and see what we got. I've also dug out my jammer case with my Fast and Furious mainline collection in. Now I do have to say I don't have every mainline Fast and Furious car that's been released. Got quite a few, but not all of them. So I'm just going to concentrate really on doing a comparison of the cars I have recently acquired and compare them to their mainline releases. I don't have any of the Real Riders Fast and Furious cars either, because I don't collect Real Riders as I collect a race, and those who will know that rubber tired cars tend not to perform that well on the track, so I don't bother with them and let other people who get excited about such things get excited about such things. So what we should do first of all is have a look at the new 2019 Fast and Furious collection. There are 6 cars in this set. I've acquired these from Smiths, which is a big toy retail chain here in the UK, and they were priced at £2.99 each. So let's see what we've got. First of all, a lovely cast in this. This is the try and get in the light there. This is the Buick Grand National in a nice overall, if you can see that, slightly metallic looking black colour with black wheels as well, so it makes it look very sinister. On the back of the cards is your usual legal garb. There's no illustrations of the cars in the series, so the only way you'll know that you've got all 6 is by obviously referencing the number on the top right hand corner. So there's Buick Grand National, nice card art as well. Same, it all gets destroyed when I open them, but never mind, here we go. So let's open this one up, and there we can see the car in its full glory. There's no front tampo, no rear tampo. There's some garb there on the side, which you can probably read, and that's on both sides. What we don't seem to have, which is rather nice, is we don't have the MGM or Universal Studios or whatever it is legal garb along the side, which appeared on some Fast and Furious cars. So these are, as much as they can be, in their in the same condition as when they would have been in the film franchise. Now, if I remember rightly, this casting used to have a opening bonnet on it. It would appear this one has, oh, it's open so much it's actually fallen off, so there we go. There's a lesson perhaps to be learnt. So, but that said, there's no hinge on there. There's no hinge on there, so perhaps it is designed just to pop off. But I'll pop it back on there. It does appear that it will come off with a little bit of gentle persuasion. Now I know it comes off. I've satisfied myself now, but let's see if I can pop it off again. Yeah, it's built to. Oh God, come on, there we are. Oh, now it's lost down the back. So let's just have a quick look at the motor there. Yeah, it says no actual hinge on this version. I'll have a look, but I'm fairly sure. Excuse me for a minute while I rescue a bonnet. Oh, where's it gone? Or indeed a hood, as you guys on the other side of the Atlantic like to refer to them as. So yeah, so it is, it would appear to be a removable hood. Let's just see if I've got any other Grand Nationals in my case that we can compare with. Pretty sure I've got one from back in the day. Yeah, so this is, please don't ask me when this one was released from, but this one wouldn't appear, although I've never thought about it. This version, just to do a cross comparison. So this is the 2019 version, and this is back from whenever in the day. See what I mean about the legal lettering on the side as well. Do you know what? I can't honestly say whether this hood is removable. Certainly, I've never tried it, and I don't think I want to force it. So maybe that's a modification. In fact, this hood would appear to be removable. Certainly, when you look at the gap, you can see a definite gap on the newer release. Whereas it's difficult to tell on a back model, but there's certainly no. I don't know if you can see. You see the daylight shining through, or the light from the wall shining through there. When you compare it to the earlier version, there is no light at all. So that would suggest that the bonnet or the hood on this one doesn't open. But anyway, just a comparison of the two. Let's say I can't remember what year this version was from. What's the code on the bottom? Can't even see that. My eyesight's getting worse. But the Grand National has certainly been out before in the series, obviously with different wheels this time. This has got the OH5s, and it's in a slightly different colour shade as well. So, right, so anyway, that's car number one, the Buick Grand National. Let's just plonk its older counterpart back in the case. Right, so moving on to model number two then. This is the 95 Mazda RX-7. Now, I don't have, he said, an RX-7 in the my Fast and Furious collection. That said, the cast of this only came out, was it last year, the year before? So chances are this may be the first time it's appeared in this Fast and Furious guys. So this one is from the film The Fast and the Furious, and the Buick Grand National was also from the Fast and the Furious. So hold on, I get really confused here. Right, so I'm not a great fan of films, to be honest with you. I just like the cars. So this was from the Fast and Furious, and this is from the Fast and the Furious. So I guess they're different films. I must admit, after the first one or two, I kind of switched off, to be honest with you. I enjoyed the one where they, with the tank chasing it, because there was a few scenes shot in London, so obviously, being a Londoner, no, I'm not a Cockney, thanks for asking, but being a Londoner, I got quite interested in that one, just to see if I recognise where the scenes were shot. So anyway, this is 2 of 6. This is the 95 Mazda RX-7. Pop that out. There we are. So as I say, this is quite a new cast in the Hot Wheels range. I believe this is the same what came out last year in blue amongst other colours, and then there was the Kmart version in red as well. Plastic base as you would expect. No tampos front and rear, but it has got this HKS sponsorship on the side, and it looks like Yokohama tyres and something else underneath there, which I can't quite see what it says. Maybe you can on the screen. But okay, so I can't compare that with anything from my existing collection then, from the Fast and Furious, because I don't have one. So let's go on to model number 3 of 16, and this is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, not to be confused with the Evo 8. This is the earlier casting. This is from Too Fast, Too Furious, model 3 of 6. Let's rip this one open. See what we've got. The later version, 2008 Evo 8, is a great track car. I'm sure I must have one of these earlier Evos, but if I haven't, it'd be interesting to see how this performs on the track. So yeah, it's in this green colour scheme with decals on the side, metallic sort of lime green. Same decals repeated on the other side, so I'm slightly off camera there. No front, no rear, or indeed no front, no rear tempo. Seems to be the theme in amongst this this particular set. Okay, have I got an Evo? Again, I don't think we've ever done an Evo, but obviously you more proficient collectors will know the answer to that. I certainly don't have one, so I can't compare. Right, moving on. Now, this is from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I think this was the film I pretty much dozed off to. Really didn't do it for me, but anyway, there we go. 4 of 6. This is the 70 Monte Carlo in this kind of slightly rat look with different panels in different colours. Someone will be able to tell me who drove this car, whether it was Brian or Tom or one of the others. I don't know. Right, anyway, I don't know if Dom appeared in Tokyo one, did he? I can't remember. There we are. So, silver roof, this kind of cream colour scheme, and then you've got these random panels. As you can see, they're not repeated the same side, but you have got some, oh, looks like seal work going on there. Well, on both sides, actually. But you've got this sort of replace panel there on the fender. Chrome base on this one, no front, no rear tampos, and that's the cat going mad. But yeah, black wheels and yaddy yaddy yaddy. Now, Monte Carlos in the collection, we're doing really well here. I do not have, he said, Monte Carlo. No Monte Carlos, so nothing to compare with. Right, now this one I believe is the first time it's appeared in the Fast and Furious. This is from the Fate of the Furious. This is the 61 Chevrolet Impala in a nice red colour scheme. Let's crack it open, see what we do. This is number 4 of 6. Sorry about the cat going bananas, but he tends to do that. So, yeah, in red with a silver stripe along the side and some lighting on the back there. Cream or off-white interior. Clear glazing. No front, no rear tampos. But very nice. Nice to see a different model in the series. Right, and the last one from the loose cars is this Nissan 370Z, or Z. This is from Fast 5, which I guess must have been the 5th in the series. I've actually got my cars in the wrong order, I do apologise. I've just noticed that the Chevrolet Impala was number 6 in the range because we're now back to number 5. So forgive that oversight. Now this is in a silver colour scheme. These nice sort of multi-spoke wheels as well. Carbon effect bonnet. A little bit of tampo on the headlights there, but nothing on the rear. So that's yeah, Nissan 370Z. Now I have got some 370s, he said. What's that? Oh no, tell me. This is the Nissan 350Z from a couple of years ago. This is the 370Z. Obviously, the difference is the wing, and it's, you can see it's a little bit of a fatter model as well. That's the 350Z. I'm not sure if we got a 370 or not. Let's have a look at the other side of my jammer, and no. So this range of 6 cars don't seem to have been re-releases of cars previously in the range, but of course if you know differently, do let me and the wider audience know. So number 1 is the Buick, number 2 is the Mazda RX-7, 3 is that Mitsubishi Evo, and then we've got the 70 Monte Carlo, the Nissan 3 whatever it is, I forgot already. Come on, you idiot. 370Z, and finishing off number 6 in the range is the Chevrolet Impala. Right, so they are the loose cars from Hot Wheels. Now let's go on to the 5-pack. Fast and Furious, not film specific this time. Nice illustration on the back of the 5 cards, all lining up as if they're ready to race. This is the, I guess, the international case version, because the American case would have all the cards listed on the back. But on this side, it does show the. It actually does list it on the side. This is unusual for Hot Wheels. So we've got the Fate of the Furious, 61 Impala. The Fast and the Furious, we've got 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. Shut up, cat. Fast 5, we've got the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. From the Fast and Furious 6, we've got 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. And then from the Fast and Furious, we've got the 70 Chevelle SS. So let's crack this one open and see what's what, a Nuzu and a little bit of How's Your Father. Come on, open it. All good. Right, there we go. That's it, not the camera for 6 as well. Right, there we go. Right, so the first card is the 61 Impala. Look familiar? Yeah, it sure does, because lo and behold, we've got exactly the same car in the releases I showed you a couple of minutes ago. The only difference is, if you can see that, there is a shade colour. The 5-pack version is a deeper red, and also the interior is darker as well. I'm sure you can pick that up on camera there. So whereas the single version has got this cream interior and a lighter red bodywork, the 5-pack comes with a darker red and a dark grey interior. Just having a look at the underside, there are batch numbers, but they're a bit difficult to pick out, but obviously they would be different as well. But otherwise, wheels, they're exactly the same. Yeah, no difference at all. So don't forget, if ever you get confused, the lighter version is the single release, and the darker version is from the 5-pack. Right, we now go on to the 72 Ford Gran Torino in green with the white stripe along the side, no front and rears. Now, I have got at least one example of this in my Jammer case. Again, I can't remember what year this came from, but this was the version I had. To look at, they are kind of identical. There is a shade difference, which you might pick up on there. Again, the 5-pack one on the left here is a shade darker. I don't know if you can pick it up, but otherwise it's difficult to tell. The only way really of remembering is if you look at the version from a few years back again. Again, it's got the film company legal lettering along the side, whereas the new 5-pack release version doesn't have that. And obviously there's the wheel difference as well. Okay, right, pop that one back, and then we go, give that in there. And then we go on to the, the Corvette, what is it, Grand Sport Roadster. This is at least the 3rd release of this this model in the Fast and Furious range. This time it comes with the lace wheels, what do you call them, lace or multi-spokes or whatever. This version certainly has been released, as I said, at least twice before. Previously it was released in a set, and you can see there the difference in the wheels. Otherwise pretty much standard. There is a slight shade difference. The one from the earlier set is lighter in colour, but otherwise, apart from that and the wheel difference, there's not a lot to show you. So that is the version from the set which came out 2 years ago, a year ago, and then it was also released as a single mainline release And this has got the mainline release here again. Has got different wheels, but it's also got a slightly darker base as well, and it's lighter again. You can see the version from the 5-pack is more grey in colour, whereas this is more prominently silver. But there we are. So this is the 5-pack version, and this was the mainline version from about 3 years ago. Cool, awesome. Pop him back. Back in you go. And then the next car is the, being a British chap, I appreciate this, is the Ford Escort RS 1600. Okay, what can I tell you about this one? It looks pretty much the same as when this was released as a single car in the mainline range, which I've just dug out. So we'll have a look at the differences. And I suppose the most prominent difference is if you look at the glazing on the 5-pack version is slightly darker, and it's more noticeable on the fog lamps at the front. If you've seen those rally style fog lamps, the 5-pack version is so much darker, almost black in fact, whereas the mainline release has got clear glazing. But apart from that, oh, and the mainline version has got the Hot Wheels logo, which doesn't feature on the 5-pack version. The shade of blue looks almost identical. So the differences would be, as I say, the Hot Wheels logo on the version which came out about 4 years ago, and also the clearer glazing, whereas the 5-pack release has the darker, almost black glaze, where it looks almost black on the rally lamps and misses the Hot Wheels logo on the side there. So that's pretty much the only difference. That said, obviously there was a version came out in a set as well. So let's just have a look, pop this Escort back in. And then we can have a look at the version what came out in the set, and this is, well, this is way different. This came out in the set a couple of years ago or so, and it's a completely different shade of blue, more metallic, again clear glazing, but completely different wheels as well. So that's how you can tell the difference there. So this is the new 2019 5-pack version. This is from the set they done 2 years ago, thereabouts. Okay, lovely. So the final car in the 2019 5-pack is from Fast and Furious, and this is the 70 Chevelle SS. I'm glad I got my teeth in a matte grey, almost slightly textured feel, matte grey colour scheme with black wheels, black interior, no front and rear tampo, some rear light tampo and some door handle detail, but that's about it. Now this has been out a few times in the past, so let's have a look at some of the versions there of the 70 Chevelle. So again, this is from about 3 years ago. Black sort of baseline there, if you like. Different wheels again, and also this one comes with the legal mumbo jumbo or the licensing details on the door. So that's that version there. Let's pop him back because I believe I have a different version as again. Pop him back in there and pop over the other side. Yeah. So this came from the set what featured the pink S2000 and the black Nissan Skyline, which I think was the last set released. You can see this is a gloss polished sort of grey colour scheme, 085 wheels or whatever they're called. So yeah, again there is a variation, so if you like collecting your variations, don't rule out this 5-pack. The 5-pack incidentally I got from a branch of Asda's here in the UK, Asda being the English arm of Walmart, for those who didn't know that. I guess everyone does know. And the 5-pack retailed here for, I think I picked it up for £7, which for 5 models is not bad. So let's just have a look at the 2 sets in their loose form. So that's obviously the 6 individual car sets, models 1 through to 6, and then there's the 5-pack, which again is a 2019 release. So have a look out for these in the stores. If anything I've said sounds nonsense, it's down to my own lack of knowledge, so feel free to leave a comment and tell me what an idiot I am. And if not, I'll just see you on the next video, which should be King of the Hill. Anyway, until then, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, send me money, whatever. And I will be speaking to you soon. Cheers guys, bye bye.